Fortnite has pretty much been updating their game every single day this week, and the reason for that is they are now back from holiday. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about every single update that has been dropped for Fortnite, as well as a few leaks and what bugs they're currently working on fixing. Starting off with our first one that they're currently working on fixing is voice chat is currently broken, or the audio may be missing or distorted for some people after being in a match. So do note that Fortnite is currently working on this, and it is a big bug for PlayStation mainly. Your anti-cheat may not work at the moment if you're playing on Windows 11, which means that your game may not launch properly. If you want to figure out how to fix this, you can figure this out, as there is a workaround included on how to fix this. All you have to do is go into Google, type up Trello Fortnite, press enter, follow the link to their Trello board, and this shows you all of the bugs currently in the game. You just need to click the board and then go to where the workaround is, and they'll show you how to fix it. If you're playing on Xbox Series X/X, you may get a blue screen, and they're currently investigating this issue. The crowning achievement emote currently only works in Battle Royale game modes for showing the current amount of crowns you have. So do note that they're looking to fix this if your crowns aren't showing in creative. The pet carrier backblings are currently bugged in Battle Royale and do not get covered in mud when you go through mud and still show through thermal scopes. Do note they're looking to fix this. And when it comes to rank mode, there's one bug currently for that, and it's players not being given the full weapon damage credit for ranked quests. So if the quest says to do a certain amount of damage with a specific weapon, it may not track correctly. This fix will be deployed in the next update coming out on Tuesday. Speaking of updates, let's get into them. Summer event has now officially ended in Fortnite. If you didn't get the free loot from the video that I posted talking about free loot, that's unfortunate, but you're gonna have to wait till the next event for free loot comes out. Weirdly enough, bush grenades have now been unvaulted, and they're really common at the moment, but the rarity is probably gonna decrease over time, as typically when Fortnite rolls out new updates for new weapons, they have the spawn rate super high, and then when the next update comes out, they lower it to a more normal amount. Other updates included in the end of the summer escape hotfix is now firework flare guns have been vaulted. Now normal flare guns are still currently vaulted as well. It's unclear whether they meant to keep normal flare guns vaulted, as they haven't talked about this at all, but you can still get the Bloodhound perk, so if you do damage with a repeater, you can still see people through walls or in bushes, as well as 2 NPCs being able to be high that scan people through walls also. Ice creams have now been vaulted unless you run into the Little Whip NPC from random NPC rift events, and you now have the Shrub Mud augment in game. We talked about this one a little while ago when all the leaked augments came out for the summer event, but this one covers you in mud when you go in any bush in the game. So this is great if you pair it, for example, with the perk that heals you from when you're covered in mud in the game. Do note, for some reason, this mud you cannot slide glitch with, like this mud in the jungle. So if you like slide glitching or using mud for movement, it doesn't work as well when you use this perk compared to if you just find typical mud in the jungle. Fortnite appears to be doing some type of collab with World of Warcraft at the moment, as World of Warcraft data miners have found lots of little references being added to the game. So potential future collab in the future for that, as well as this skin being found by data miners as well in World of Warcraft, which kind of has a fair bit of references to Renegade Raider, as it's called Renegade Looter. Now I think without the name, you wouldn't think there's a lot of similarities, maybe a little bit to do with colors and design, but I think based on the name as well as the colors and stuff, as well as the other stuff we found out, pretty certain that World of Warcraft or Fortnite is going to have a collab on either one of these games in the future. Slap Slashers got a nice update, so now that you can get more of them from holo chests as well as llamas. When it comes into the specifics of this, now llamas drop 6 exotics rather than 2 Slap Slashers, holo chests drop 6 now instead of 2, and holo chests that are the rare rarity, so not the gold rarity, drop 3 of them instead of 2, so this is a lot better. Llamas are not in comp, but holo chests are in comp, so this is really good. The exotics are the second best heal in my opinion after the slurp juices, so make sure you pick them up if you don't have slurp juices. The explosive repeater rifle now does less damage to structures. Before we talk about the specific damage, it's also worthwhile mentioning that you now have Siphon in a fair few tournaments. So now in this week's Solo Victory Cash Cup, Duo Cash Cup, as well as the new FNCS Major 3 and Last Chance Major, you now have Siphon. Now this is just an experiment by Fortnite, so there's no guarantee that this is going to stay in the future. Now when talking about the explosive repeater rifle, less damage, it's pretty much almost been halved for all the rarities, a little bit more than half, probably about 40% reduction. So common went from 40 damage to structures to 24, uncommon from 42 to 25, rare from 44 to 26, epic from 46 to 27, legendary from 48 to 28, and mythic from 51 to 29. This is a really big reduction in structural damage. The gun's still really OP from hitting players. Fortnite's also done a big collab with ESO recently, aka Online Skyrim, Elder Scrolls Online. There's now this brand new skin in the game, as well as axe and wrap, and there's one free item that you can get that I'm going to explain to you shortly. Make sure you use code ONY if you're going to be buying this skin. The free item that you can get is this backbling. It rotates and spins around. I talked about this on my live stream the other day, so if you're not watching the live streams, you're missing out on finding out these details sooner. All you have to do is open the Epic Game Store and claim ESO, which is a free game right now on the Epic Game Store for the next week to 2 weeks. I'm not sure of the exact dates. You want to do it urgently though. If you don't play Fortnite on a computer and you don't have the Epic Game Store, you can log into Epic Games online and claim the game for free also, and then you'll find this in your Fortnite account shortly. For me, all I had to do was restart the game and then I had it. For you, it could take an hour to 12 hours. This stuff is sometimes not always as smooth as Fortnite intends. There was also this free loot that you could get from watching FNCS. Unsure if this is going to be available from watching other FNCS matches in the coming week. This included a backbling, 2 loading screens, an emote, and a spray. All you had to do is watch 15 minutes and you would have got all of them from the FNCS Last Chance Major. As a side note, this now marks the anniversary of the final showdown event happening 4 years ago. Time has been passing super fast. Chapter 4 Season 3 has less than 5 weeks left, so if you're grinding the battle pass, make sure you finish all your quests and stuff to level up as fast as possible. Remember, if you don't spend any of the V-Bucks that the battle pass gives you, you can buy next season's battle pass without adding extra V-Bucks to your account. The next Fortnite update is expected to come in 4 days time, aka this following Tuesday. Considering Epic is back from holidays, I expect them to add possibly the brand new pistol that was leaked in the trailer a while back. Now, some people are saying this is going to be a lever action pistol. I believe it could be a repeater pistol in some form because it looks very similar to the repeater. Fortnite movie has been in the talks for a long time, from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as well as Brie Larson being in the game, as well as Joel McHale, aka Jeff from Community, doing some voice lines in the past. This was leaning towards the reason that they're getting so many actors is there might be a Fortnite movie in the future. The Fast and Furious director from Fast and Furious 10, aka Fast X, has said that they would love to make a Fortnite movie, so keep your eyes on the horizon, there might be a Fortnite movie soon. And lastly, the Across the Spider-Verse cosmetics have returned to the game. If you're going to be getting them, please use code ONY to show your support. Those are all the updates that came out this week. If Fortnite has a similar week next week where they do lots of micro updates, probably have a video like this again towards the end of the week. And the reason that I didn't post all of this stuff right away is because I'm not going to make a video about one tiny update. That's what community posts are for. So make sure you subscribe to see all of that. Thanks for watching. Like the video if you haven't liked the video yet. Subscribe for more Fortnite content. Catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.